and this is my review for Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Thrust Off. First off, I'm shooting this while on vacation, so that's why the background is different for those who will surely ask. Anyway, Thrust, as you can see, is a repaint of Gente Thrust, which is a repaint and slight retool of the Classics Ramjet mold, which in and of itself is a repaint and retool of the Classic Seeker mold. Hope you got all that. Anyway, this is the first time that I've seen a Classics figure that's made by Hasbro that, in my opinion, hands down, beats the Japanese version. And don't get me wrong, I do like Gente Thrust, but I really do prefer the more metallic paint scheme that they went with on Generations Thrust as opposed to the more matte paint scheme on the Gente, which granted is more cartoon accurate, but not as good looking in my opinion. Anyway, can't say enough about the paint scheme. I absolutely love it. I particularly adore this color of red that they chose to use on them. It's a very nice deep crimson, almost blood-like red. And what's really cool is, I don't know how well you can see it on the video, but there's actually some plastic swirling all throughout this guy's main body, and it doesn't affect the figure in any way, but what's really cool is just due to the glossiness of the red paint, when you hold him at certain angles, the plastic swirling gives off this really neat shimmer, and it's very nice. I really do like it. It's a neat effect. I also do like these kind of grayish brown bits that they used on the wings. They had a kind of weathered look to him that I really dig, and as a bonus, he doesn't have those lightning stripes that the Gente version had on the wings, which were, in my opinion, both stupid looking and unnecessary. Anyway, enough about the paint. Here he's in jet mode. Not a whole lot of differences between him and the regular Seeker mold. He does have the shorter, stubbier nose cone just due to the cone head design. He does have remolded wings that are completely different from any other Seeker. The biggest difference, however, is that he comes with these, I believe they're called VTOL fans, and while they're really simple, they have a very nice detail to them that I really like. I like the silver Decepticon symbol. I really like these molded in turbine fans. I really like these fans, and I really like the fact that they actually can spin. They could have just molded this as one solid piece and not made the fans spin, and I would have liked it, but they went ahead and took the extra time to make the fans spin, which I really do dig, and it shows that they put a lot of time on this on this figure, which is nice. Anyway, he also does still have the flip-up landing gear. He also does still have the missile launchers, which fire like a charm, just as they should. To transform, you want to go ahead and pull off the missile launchers, like so. Then you want to extend his legs. Then you want to split them. You can go ahead and rotate the wings up. Then you want to flip down his feet, and his feet are on really tight joints. They must have tinkered with this mold to make it a little bit tighter because they've used it a million times, so you would think that the joints would be really loose on this guy. Hold on a second. So yeah, you want to get the feet down. Like so. And with these pieces, you can leave them up if you want. I usually flip them down just to give them a little bit more visual distinguishment between him and the rest of the Seekers, but it is all up to personal preference, so you can do whatever you want with them. Anyway, then you want to flip this chest piece down, flip out his arms, like so. Flip out the hands. Then you want to bend the head down and rotate it around. And instead of flipping the cockpit piece back like you would on the regular Seeker mold, you actually want to turn it around to reveal his cone head, which is kind of cool. I really do like that added bit of transformation to distinguish him from the classic Seeker mold. They could have just made a whole new different mold for the cone head, but they went ahead and did a really simple retool of him, and I really do like that. Anyway, then you want to add his missile launchers to his arms, like so. Go ahead and reinsert the missile, like so. And then add them. And there you have Generations Thrust in robot mode. And overall, really cool looking. The paint scheme that was great in robot mode continues on this mode. Very cool looking stripes. I really do dig these stripes. The Gente had them just completely gold shoulder bits, but I like that they actually added these stripes to them. It gives them a very G1 look. I also do like the way they painted his head. I think on the actual original toy, he actually had a black head, but they went ahead and decided to go cartoon accurate and give him a white head. Neither looks cool, but I really do like the fact that they gave him a white head as opposed to a black head. I think that makes him all the more cooler. And overall, just really cool. Posability is pretty good. Head does rotate left and right, but as you can see, it's not as easy to rotate it as on the regular Seeker mold, and it doesn't turn as far either, but it still works. Shoulders are on hinges. They can go all the way back. They are a little bit more hindered by the VTOL bits this time, but it still works. They do also go in and out. They bend at the elbow. They are on very, very tight joints, much like his feet, so they are a little bit limited in what you can do with them. Ball-jointed hips, rotates at the knee, bends at the knee, and the feet can go up and down, although, again, it is a little bit more hindered, just due to the fact that they are on such tight joints that they tend to spring back into place for when he's in jet mode. And just to get some size comparisons out of the way, first off, standard size comparison. Here he's next to Bumblebee, so you can see he's a little bit shorter than Bumblebee. Not by much, but he is a little bit shorter. And also, just to highlight the differences between him and the regular Seeker mold, here he is next to Universe Starscream. So overall, highly, highly recommended. He does still have all the same problems I have with the Seeker mold. I think they could have done his posability a little bit better and made him a little bit more in scale. They did fix the issue I had with Starscream having a cockpit behind his head, although he does just have the cone head, so whether that's really fixed or not is a matter of opinion. And just really, really cool figure overall. I highly, highly recommend him. He's definitely one of the highlights of the Generations line. And there you go, my look at Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Thrust. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.